G'day legends, welcome back to another episode of our Whittle Adventure. We are now at the Bay of Fires, so we are north of the east coast of Tasmania. We have just spent the last week down at the Lagoons Beach campground, which was fantastic. Beautiful sunsets. I managed to get the drone up. We had a couple of really lovely weather days that we could spend down the beach, and hours just disappeared. But Clem did also have to work, and there was trees. So that was the first time in our 2.5 years of travel that we have had to come this close to going into a caravan park to charge our batteries, because we were just not getting enough solar to run the laptops, the Starlink and everything else for that time that we were there. We just weren't getting enough sun. But we stuck it out, we got low, but now we've rolled on, we've come into the Bay of Fires. We had rain all morning, it was miserable, it was cold, it was thunderstorms, but we've had sun all day from about 10 AM onwards now, so we're fully charged again now, or close enough to that it's not going to bother us anymore. But we caught up with the Svetos again, which is kind of cool. They're in their final days. They catch the boat in 3 days time, so today is being a Sunday. They're getting on the boat on Wednesday. So they reached out to us and said, hey, we're coming up the coast, we want somewhere to park up for a few days, where are you? And we said, well, we're just rolling into the Bay of Fires. And they're like, cool, let's go. So we've managed to find a cool site that we can park up together. We've had a bit of fun here today. We've done a bit of grocery shopping. It's really windy, but we're going to go down the beach anyway. The kids are all prepped to have some fun in the little creek here. The dogs have already been down. Let's go down and check it out. See, we've got our own little beach access. Camp's just here, but it's windy. Look at the waves pumping in there. But we found a spot set up in the shade. The kids are going to play in the creek. We've got some stools and some drinks.
We call this the perch.
How's the view? I like it. If it wasn't so rough out there, it'd be beautiful. Yeah, it's good. What's the odds of bumping into you again? Hey?
Just a happy coincidence.
Yes.
It's a tiny, tiny island.
It is a tiny island.
Can you show me how you can, like, you slide down the slide, Liam?
Yeah, that's like it.
Yeah. Wow, look what Kaylee built. That's cool, Kaylee.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
That's so cool.
Cannonball! Can you go down the slide, please? No, Shem, Shem, come back.
Whee!
Okay. Hey, look, I know I got 3.
No, you got 3.
Okay, all the children are now in bed. Well, our children, not the Sveto's children. We have a new evening custom, playing Monopoly Deal while we're hanging out with the Svetos. We did it when we were first caught up with them down in Cockle Creek. Finally opened our packet after 2 years of carrying it around.
Yeah, 2 years. But it's really fun. The games only last about 15 minutes, so much easier than actual Monopoly. And you can have up to 5 players, I think, but it's really good fun. Really easy.
Yeah, we think this is a staple that every caravan should have now that we've actually got into the rhythm of playing it. It takes up no room. It's such a great way to hang out with some other travellers and have a bit of fun in the evening. So we're going to do that. We got our cups of tea, another giant block of chocolate. For those that watch us somewhat regularly, know that we love our giant blocks of chocolate. We're eating them a little bit quicker than we used to now, don't we?
No.
We'll see you in the morning so we can show you around the area. I'm meant to have a little bit better weather tomorrow. Hopefully the beach is nice. Good morning. So as you can see behind me, it is extremely windy today. The forecast has increased. It's a northwesterly, so we thought we were going to be somewhat protected here at the Bay of Fires, but it's not really the case. We're getting pummeled. So instead of spending the days at the beach like we had planned, we're actually going to go for a short hike to some points of interest we found on Wiki Camps. This one's called Skeleton Point, and apparently there's a balancing rock there. It's dog friendly walking. It's going to take us about 20 minutes. You can drive closer normally, but that road's closed. So we're walking from here. I don't know where we are at the moment, but start of walking trails, as you can see here.
We're just beyond Binalong Bay. So we've driven out to Binalong Bay and then continued out to the Humbug Point Conservation Reserve. And we've got the dogs and Kiddo with us, and we're going to do the Skeleton Point track. So the balancing rock's actually a little bit beyond that. I don't know if we'll make it that far today.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's go have some fun.
Mum, watch this, Mum.
Watching. Good job. Yeah.
Ah, at least we're out of that wind in this spot just here.
Oh, look at this wave, Liam.
Wow!
Whoa, that is a big wave.
We've made it out to the point. We're a little bit more protected from the wind here, but it's still pretty full on. There's some big waves rolling in here. We're having some morning tea. Well, Liam is anyway.
Liam's having a little snacky snack.
Let's keep him going. The dogs are tied up. Honestly, if you're traveling with dogs, putting a clip on the end of the lead makes it so much easier to tie them off somewhere, so you can be hands-free for a couple of minutes. So they're just tied onto the tree branches over here at the moment.
Boy, it is windy, but it is beautiful, and this coastline is spectacular with the red rocks. And even though it's windy, the swell is pretty impressive to watch it smashing up against these big boulders on the shoreline here.
You did good hiking, hey? What did you think of your hike, Liam?
Good.
It was good?
Mm-hmm.
What animals were you doing on the way home?
All sorts of animals.
Yeah, which one was your favourite? Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
You liked hopping like a kangaroo on the way back, didn't you?
Yeah.
We had to do what we could to keep him entertained on the way back. He got pretty bored. How was your hike, Mama?
Yeah, really good. It's just nice to be out with the family, even though it's super windy and getting windier.
Yeah, I feel like wind blasted. Like,
yeah, it takes it out of you.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, stunning coastline, beautiful.
I'd love to see it on
just
a nice
beautiful.
day.
I know, we've been saying that a lot lately.
Yeah, unfortunately the East Coast hasn't been what we wanted. I think we've only had maybe 3 good days up the East Coast.
Yeah.
And not full days. You only get like a morning or an afternoon.
We deliberately timed it so that we could spend more time on the East Coast, but yeah, what can you do?
I think we'll leave a little bit earlier because it's not looking like it's going to get much better for a little while, and make use of this time that we've got left elsewhere.
I think we might go into the inland
Yeah, Pine
areas, the Great
Ghana.
Lakes and
Yeah, and then into the lakes area after that. We've still got 4 weeks here, but we're conscious of time now.
yeah.
I feel like we've got crunch time.
Crunch time, we're going to try and squeeze a few things in 4 weeks. We laid out a rough plan this morning.
Rough plan, very rough plan.
It's always rough with us.
Where are we going now? We're going to go check out something else to
Yeah,
play
I
the
think
car?
we'll go and actually do the, can't remember the name of it.
One of these ones? Dora Point?
Dora Point.
You can drive most
You can
of
drive there, so.
Right, let's go do that.
Yeah.
Let's go, kiddo, in the car.
Okay.
Right, back at camp. It's so windy here,
Yeah.
but we've got a little bit of a gap at the moment. But we're having lunch. What's for lunch today?
Well, Liam's having a peanut butter wrap, but he's decided he now wants some yogurt, so he's going to have some of that too. And Mark has made the filthiest kind of yogurt. What are they called?
Nachos.
Nachos.
So we had a bit of a craving, and when we went to the shops yesterday, we found this giant bag of corn chips. So we got them. We had some leftover salsa from another dish that we did. I can't remember what that was now. I've diced up a little bit of pork from a roast pork the other day, and we've just made a filthy, dirty nachos for lunch. That's just what we feel like after that big hike.
Yep, I'm excited.
Yum,
Can
yum,
you
yum.
please get Liam a spoon, my love?
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah. They got some solar panels.
Oh, it's a big thick cloud that's just rolled through. I don't know what he's talking about, solar panels. I think he thinks the Starlink antennas are solar panels. Oh, that ocean settled down heaps.
Yeah, how much better does that look?
Much better. Oh, that cloud. Shoo. This is something we've learnt about Tasmania in summer, is it's beautiful and warm when the sun's out. The moment the sun disappears behind clouds, trees or whatever, you drop in temperature big time. It is so cold in the shade, isn't it?
How much the beach has changed. Like there's no longer a stream
Oh
there.
yeah, the stream went all the way down to the water yesterday.
Kids will dig it out this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll dig it out, we'll join it again. How's the colour of the water when the sun hits it?
Glorious. And it's so clear too.
Yeah, I'm spewing that I don't think we're going to get to see Bay of Fires in all its glory with, you know, the nice calm waters, the orange lichen on the rocks. Lichen? But it's still beautiful. Yeah, rock pools. Let's see if we can find some critters, hey? Let's go. Little crabbies. Down in there. Yeah, and it's alive, it just moved. It was over there, now it's hiding in there. Wow.
I just sit down.
That looks beautiful just there, doesn't it?
Doesn't it look
It's quite
gorgeous?
calm, just on the other side of these rocks. I reckon if we go over to where these people are fishing,
Yeah.
it might be a little sheltered section.
All right, we'll go have a
Yeah,
look.
we'll go have a wander.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so
All the way
cute.
to that other beach.
There you go, you're floating out.
It looks beautiful in there, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that might be alright.
There were people swimming in there yesterday afternoon.
Go over there after.
Yeah.
Should have put a jumper on.
It goes from being like really hot to really cold.
Yeah, I was just explaining to them just before that if you're in the sun, you're hot, you're sweating,
Yeah.
you're getting burnt. If
Getting
you're in the
burnt.
shade, you're freezing.
Hi Dad, we can
And this
go
is no
there.
exception to that.
So you want to go up on this big one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ready? Hop up to there.
Can you help me?
Yeah, Dad's right behind you, sweetie.
Wow.
Wow, look at all the trees over there. Right there. See it?
Dad.
Hey, Liam.
The dogs are absolutely fried from their hike this morning. They didn't want to get out of the car when we got back. They're definitely getting older, and we're definitely seeing their signs of aging a lot more rapidly lately. Anywho, they are comfortable on their beds inside the van, and we've left it open because the Svedniks are there doing school and work, so they are quite happy, the dogs.
Yeah, and we're quite happy coming out and exploring, even though it's not swimming weather. It's fun to watch the ocean.
It is, yeah.
Especially the big sets that come in.
Aren't they amazing?
It's so much calmer than when we got here yesterday. It
Yeah.
was real rough yesterday.
Yeah, it
Mom,
was.
I like it. Hey Dad,
Yeah.
how do you get up here?
And this side.
Wow. How do you get up?
Climber.
Very nice.
So Liam and I have come down the far end of the beach to the other rock pile. Clem's just nipped home to just chill out for a little while by herself, have some me time. So Liam and I are just going to continue on for a little while and explore around here, aren't we, kiddo?
Yeah.
How cool is that, kiddo?
That's a long way down to get there.
It is. Now Liam, you found yourself a slide. Show us.
Oh.
Well done.
Again.
That's a mighty big walking stick you've got there, Liam. What are you going to do with it? Oh, you're so strong.
Push up.
Push-ups.
It's big.
Well done.
Yeah, I did push up.
Yeah, they're a shoulder press. Well done. How did we go, kiddo? Did you enjoy your adventure?
Yeah.
Look at that, straight off the beach, back to camp. Hi, Kaylee!
Hi. Haley. 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 I found the stick. Oh, I like this.
How's your schoolwork been?
Good.
You all done?
I found the pillar.
Not yet. Hi, Owen.
Hi, what have you been doing?
We've just been exploring.
We're going at the beach.
Yeah, he's got a big head, doesn't he? Hey, Costa boy.
Because he's smart.
Hi, Mama.
Hello. Water?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Liam, have a drink. We went on a big explore, kiddo. Have a big drink, please.
Okay. Where?
Of the water, not the beer.
Now.
I tell you what, the novelty of having this beach pass right next to camp isn't wearing off anytime soon. But the bay has calmed down so much. There's hardly any waves now. Like, you can still hear them crashing, but compared to what we've had over the last day and a half that we've been here, yesterday morning we rolled in about 9 AM, and it was rough as horrible seas. But yeah, look at this now. Beautiful. So I've just come for a little bit of a walk south. So we picked Cozy Corner North Campground. We started there, found a spot, left the Svetos there while we checked out Cozy Corner South and then Swimcart Beach, but it was pretty well busy and nothing really suitable for us. So we ended up back at the spot where the Svetos were holding it for us, and it ended up being a pretty decent spot. Swimcart's beautiful though, because you can camp right up on like the top of the dunes out looking at the ocean. Oh look, we got a moonrise happening right now. Don't have to go for it to see that. That moonrise has actually been quite spectacular. I've just been sitting here chatting to my dad on the phone since it's quite a nice evening by myself out here, but I've just spotted Brett walking over to the fish now. So I might sit here and watch him try and catch something. If he catches something, the deal is that Clem will cook it still after last time we didn't get to, so good luck. Hi Brett. Coming for a fish. You gonna catch us some dinner for tomorrow night, our last night together?
That would be a very good thing, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah. I've just sat here and I just caught this moonrise. It was pretty sensational actually.
Yeah, it's a big moon. I noticed it on the way down. It hasn't taken long to come down, hey? Or come out,
Come up,
say.
no. No, I was just sitting there on the phone to my old boy and it just pop.
Yeah, it's
Up
crazy.
it came and it had a nice taste. Yeah, there's
GoPro
fish.
won't pick it up, but there's birds out there diving.
Yeah, there's...
You know I'm itching. I've got to put it in the water. You've got a clickbait thumbnail right there.
Yeah, we've just had a wicked storm come through. Awnings are all still okay, but we've had an amazing amount of rain. And we've got a swimming pool all the way under our caravan. It'd be up to the rims on the other side. Your awning does surprisingly well considering it's not tied down.
Yeah.
It's like 4 AM, it's freezing, and yeah, we've got a swimming pool. Look at that, that's all water. All the way under the van. All the way up underneath.
Cracky.
There's a lot of water in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Hey kiddo.
Hey Mom,
Yeah.
I changed the water.
Everything's in the water, mate.
Everything was floating away. The shoes are drenched.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a good little front came through. What's
there
the
fish hooks up
aftermath? Oh, I found them down on the rocks.
Oh,
Look at our giant pool.
Everything is muddy.
Yeah, and it's that black
wet.
sand. Lovely.
Morning, Mel.
Morning, Mel.
Isn't it glorious?
Come to Bay of Fires, they said. Peaceful, relaxing, stay by the beach.
The East Coast is the best place, they said.
Oh, hi, Katie. Hi, Liam.
It wasn't just like rain, it was just like sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Everything.
Morning, Kaylee.
Everything got wet. The wind was driving us nuts.
We
Ooh,
do
there's
have a
Disney
pool.
I couldn't relax because the Starlink was up high as well. And I'm like, oh, is the Starlink going to go down?
I was
But-
worried about ours on our
Struck
roof.
by
Is it
lightning
still up there?
or like-
Yeah, exactly. It's like- yeah, yours is.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Those feet on them are pretty stable. Yeah, look at our swimming pool. That's disgusting.
A swimming pool. I wonder if the caterpillar.
Well, at least we're not moving today, so we can give it. We've got a chance to clean and dry everything today.
Clean. Look at the dog bowls. Jeez, they're full.
Full of black water.
Ew, How did the black water even get in there?
Oh, no, it was windy and rainy.
Dogs love it. Extra flavour.
They'll eat anything, we know that.
Alright, let's get them out for a wee.
Alright. Watch out, honey. I'm sorry. Okay, not gonna lie, we're not really enjoying the East Coast as much as we thought we were, and it's largely because of the weather. The other factor is it's just been so busy here. We're in a good spot down in this section because we're sort of at the end of the campground. So not many people coming through this area, but like this, when this sort of stuff happens, it's just really annoying.
It's a swimming pool, isn't it?
Of course, Mark's decided to wear his only white t-shirt
Oh, it's because I was sleeping in it. I'm going to get
Good morning,
changed.
kids.
Good morning. Good
Morning, Owen.
It's a bit of a wet station.
Everything is very soggy.
Even the broom's
Yeah.
doggy.
And it's going to take us all day to dry it out. That's given that there's going to be no more rain today, which I doubt. Cheers. And the dogs are also looking very put out because their safe space under the caravan is now flooded. Isn't that right, Buppers, hey? Have you been to the toilet? Do I need to take you for a walk, yeah? Can do that, okay?
Okay, since everything's a mess and we're cleaning today, I took an opportunity to reorganize the car because King's recently just had a sale on their canvas clear top bags. So I bought a pack of 4 for like $60, which has now got rid of this bag, which is just a canvas duffel bag that used to live in here with the dogs on the side, which just had all my tools, spare parts for the car like hoses and belts and cable ties and electrical cable and connectors, etc, etc, all stuff that I want to have in the car on hand but I don't need all the time. And it was just messy. I used to have my drawers and my drawers were always organized, but I can't have that luxury anymore. So I've got these bags. This one's just tucked here, so I've got all my spare diff oil, spare coolant, demilitarized water, grease, gun, all that sort of stuff lives in this one. I've got another one for electrical stuff now. I've got another one for tools and another one for my belts and hoses and stuff. So instead of it all being in one big bag, I've got it in 4 small ones that I can move in different spots in the car. So one of them actually lives now under the passenger seat because I don't need to get to that one. It's just full of spare parts. Same with the electrical one. Tuck that one right away in one of these pockets that were homemade for us. That one's going to just live there for now. I don't have anywhere else for it. And then my tools now live in the back seat with my air compressor. So it gives the dogs heaps of room in the back here now. And it'll be a bit easier for me to get to my tools and stuff now instead of having to get in the back here. Because I need my tools all the time, so it'll be great to have it just in the back seat. Anyway, it's a work in progress. We don't have the best setup, but I'm limited by weights. So this is what I'm going to have to do for now, I think. But I feel heaps better for it. These bags are great. This one now is going to replace our stingy old one that's all falling apart on the front here. Again, limited by weights, otherwise I'd have a toolbox on the front. So canvas bag, it just holds our grey water, a spare water hose, drinking water hose, like for when we really need a long run, and the jockey wheel travels in there. That's it. So it's nothing important, but yeah, we'll put it in a proper canvas bag. Protect it from the weather a little bit.
Ah, we're losing it. Are we? Quick, take a photo. Just dashed outside because there's this beautiful rainbow. Oh, look at that. I'm getting wet. Oh, it's the most horrible afternoon. so windy. Come to Bay of Fires, they said.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun, they said. Oh, it's fading a little bit. Beautiful though.
I can only see half.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately it's moving day today. The wind has been relentless and still is for another day. The sun is out, so it still looks pretty, but yeah, it's not a lot of fun when it's windy. But these guys are taking off today. They're just going for one last walk down the beach. We are going to move up the hill to Pyengana. We could sit here and wait for the better weather, but there's still so much more of Tassie we want to see, and we've only got 3.5 weeks left. So we're going to go in the hopes that we can still enjoy these other parts, and then if we've got time we'll spend a bit more time on the north coast before we leave. But it is sad, these guys are getting on the boat today to on the Spirit of Tas back to the mainland, so we're definitely not going to run into them again. It was a nice surprise to see them one last time. So Liam's down the beach with the kids. Clem's finishing packing up in here.
Hello. Yep.
Yeah, the East Coast definitely wasn't what we hoped, was it?
No, it's been a little disappointing, but we had to come and see it.
Yeah.
Even though the weather's terrible.
And in the gaps that we had, it was beautiful.
Yeah, and then often, like this morning when I went down the beach first thing, it was really nice. Cold, but nice, yeah. It's been so cold in Tassie that they actually had snow in the Greater Lakes region last night, or this morning. Yeah, it was cold this morning. Yeah.
First time we've run the heater in a few weeks.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to need it up in Pyengana. It's going to be chilly up there.
So.
So we'll close out this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. Unfortunately, it wasn't what we had hoped to show you here, but we still had a lot of fun, especially hanging out with the Spittos.
Absolutely.
So we'll see you in the next episode up in Pyengana.
Yep, see you then.
It's just
Bye.
Bye, Mark. Oh, I miss you guys.
Yeah, we're going to miss you too. This is definitely a proper goodbye this time.
Come on, make us a big hug.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.